Alright, today's video might seem very simple, but when I started to really break it down, I figured out why most of us don't build a big business when it comes to home services. And it's simple things. And if you're looking for algebra and calculus and really complicated explanation of things, it's not happening today. Because I don't think that's what's going to get you to $1 million business. And if you think what today I'm talking about is really simple and super basic, it's probably because you've already built $1 million business, or you just watch a lot of videos, listen to a lot of books, and don't do anything. So let's go ahead and jump into it. There's three major reasons, in my opinion, why we make it actually hard for customers to buy from us. Like, we try to do all this work, we do all this great service for customers, we care about them and do all this marketing, but okay, you make it hard for customers to buy from you. You make it hard for customers to give you money. And I did the same thing when I first got started. So let's avoid those potholes and do the following. So, how do we make it hard for people to become customers? Number one, they can't find you. Okay? If customers can't find you, you will not build $1 million business. All right? If they cannot see your trucks and know your branding, whether it be painting of the truck, decals, if they can't find you and they don't know based upon the name of your business that you do a service, like someone calling your name like some weird creative Latin name, great. But are people going to be able to find you? Like, if no one knows you, are they going to be able to find your lawn care service, painting service, tree service? You fill in the blank. There's been some crazy comments. Like people doing do cabinetry, carpeting. There's a ton of different home services. And people sometimes name their business in a way, it's like your logo and the name of your business do not tell me that you even do this service. And that's confusing. It looks like you're running a tech firm, or you're running some sort of nonprofit, or you're running some sort of like church. Like, how are you expecting people to find you? If they cannot find you when they're looking for your services, they will never be able to become a customer. And if they never become a customer, they will never give you money. And that's a problem. So number one, make it easy for people to find you. Have a great website. Post on social media. Make it easy for people to find you. That's the first step. I like to think of this as the sign out next to the road, telling people like, hey, go buy from us. Because like we always talk about home services, but the same thing is true of the retail, or when you're trying to get people to inside a store. You got to be out next to the road getting their attention, either with a big sign or being on site in Google Maps, or you got to have a yard sign out front, or one of those shaker board people, or one of the big flappy wind things like that blow in the wind. Why? I'm trying to get people just to find me, just to know who I am. And so why do I post on social media? So people can find me. Why do I make a website? So people can find me. Why do I get my trucks painted, decals, uniforms? So people can find me. Because if they never find me, I will never build $1 million business. All right. Second thing. This gets me fired up because everyone gets really mad at me for saying we should build $1 million business. And I believe you need to kind of build $1 million business to run a business that runs without you. Whether that you have 2 or 3 locations, I don't care. But the ability to be able to have $1 million business allows you as the owner to not have to be in daily operations, which means you're able to help more people. Go out in the community and get things done. Spend more time with your family. Whatever you want to do. And so if you're building $1 million business, customers must find you. The second thing they must do is recognize you. All right? So if I have a big shaker board out next to the road, if I have a big sign, a big logo, I get people's attention and they pull into the parking lot and they're like, where is it? I don't see what that logo that was out next to the road, the sign, doesn't match with any other storefront. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to leave. They're not going to put up with the fact that you got their attention. You found the gym. You found, like if I'm going all over the place, I go to Anytime Fitness. I'm an owner of Anytime Fitness as a franchisee. And I am always looking for their logo. I hit the logo on the sign, great. I pull inside the lot. I'm driving around looking for what? The logo. I'm trying to recognize what I found. And so if you're going from a sign And now I'm going to the storefront. Okay, I've got to recognize that I'm in the right place. So when it comes to your home service business, when they find you online, when they find you because of your trucks, when they find you because of a referral or word of mouth, then when you show up at their property, do they recognize you? Or do you show up in this, a creepy van and you have no uniform and what they saw online is not matching up with what showed up at the front door? That's a problem. If they don't recognize you after seeing you from online, getting a referral, finding you, and they don't recognize this is their brand, this is the same color uniforms, same color trucks, this is the same level of professionalism that I saw on their website, I'm actually seeing it at my front door, on my property. Because every one of us in home services do one thing. We get on people's property. We get in their house and we're working on it or we're working inside of it. And therefore, we've got to have them recognize the brand that they originally found. Okay? They've got to recognize it. All right. Next up. Now that we've got them to the store, that's not enough. I want money, baby. That's why I'm in business. And so they found me. Great. They pull inside the parking lot. Now they recognize the fact that that is the actual storefront and I'm walking inside. But I haven't made any money. Great. Because the last thing I need to do is I need them to buy. And unfortunately, we make it very difficult for customers to find us. We make it difficult for customers to recognize us. And we make it difficult for them to buy from us. And because of that, no $1 million business. Boom. We don't build $1 million business because we make it hard for them to find us. We make it hard for them to recognize us. And then when they actually walk into the store, we make it hard for them to buy from us. And we cash payments only. Oh, I need check. I need you to leave the check underneath the mat. Okay, if you give me cash, I'll give you a little discount because then I don't have to pay taxes. You make it hard for them to buy. And why would you not put make it easy for people to give you money? If you want to build a $1 million business, if you want to make any money, make it easy for people to give you money. That sounds like a great strategy. And so if I'm trying to get people to buy and I'm trying to make it easy for them to buy, why would I not put my pricing on my website? If you have standard pricing, if you have some level of range, I would definitely be trying to figure out how to get them to buy as fast as possible. Because here's what's crazy. If you can get them on your website, to find you on your website, recognize you on your website, and then buy on the website, it prevents them from having to call you. It prevents you from having to show up at their property. It prevents so many things, but we make it so difficult to actually transact with the customer. If they want to come for lawn care and they're coming to your website and they need a problem solved, guess what? They're not coming for an estimate. They're not looking for a quote. They're not looking to come meet you. They're looking to have a problem solved. And until we have solved that problem, we will never make any money. So how can I get to solving their problem as fast as possible? Get through all that other stuff as fast as possible, like getting a price. If you're selling a specific service that you know you're going to charge $1,000 for, why would you have them set up an estimate? Why would you require them to call you? Have it on your website where it makes it easy to buy from you. It makes it easy to give you money. Have it where they can check out. Have it where they can accept the estimate directly from your website. Have it, I have some properties are really big, some properties are really small. Great. Have a small, medium, and large. Here's our pricing. Which one looks like yours? Great. Click on it, check out. Let's go. Make it easy for people to buy from you. And I know it's simple, but I gotta have a sign, I gotta have a storefront, and I've gotta have a cash register to actually ring people up, or else I will make no money. And in our home services, if people can't find you online, they can't find you because of your trucks, and when you show up, it doesn't match up, and you don't have a uniform and a truck that looks good, and you're not professional, you don't have a business card, if you don't have those things, and then more like, if you don't take their credit card, you only take one payment form, we're only doing this one type of payment, you're going to make it hard for people to give you money. All right. If you make it easy for people to find you, if you make it easy for people to recognize you, and you make it easy for people to buy from you, I think you'll build a $1 million home service business.